Today we are going to talk about Bitcoin and the recent pumps and dumps and how I'm going to react to it and maybe why you should wait with spot buys for a little drop. I'm going to explain you why I think that Bitcoin has a lot of room to drop down first before we are really going to rocket up to the 90-100k region. So let's hop right into it. First, the important region is the 31k region. In this region there is a lot of volume and we have good support. So if you didn't fill the bags until here, you can mark this region and rebuy if the price drops down there. However, if we look for the funding rates, as we see, we had really high funding rates. Extremely similar to the funding rates we had back in the days before the ETF approval and then the flash crash. This flash crash was about 11%, the same as here. However, as you can see, we have high funding rates for almost 8 to 9 days. And this time we have funding rates for over 11 days now. And after this drop, we went a little bit back with the funding rates, but not as strong as in the past. And these funding rates really climbed up really fast again. And I think we will see next week again a 0.5 funding rate here. Therefore, the premium also is really high as in the past, and it didn't really drop too much. As you can see here, we had the flash crash and the funding rates and the premium went really down for a long time. But this time we have high funding rates, high premium, and we have a flash crash, but still really high funding rates compared to the past. Therefore, as you know, the halving standing before, and in 1.5 months it's finally happening. And I think in the April we will see a lot of flash crashes in Bitcoin, especially a bigger drop like 20%, maybe 30%, but not in March. So I'm going to think that the big drop, 20-30%, will be in April. Also, why I think that we can actually see a bigger drop is that we have a lot of limit orders open. And they are not buy orders, it's all sell orders. So we have a lot of sell pressure, as you can see here. In this region, we have a lot of sell pressure. And when we came back there and broke the all-time high once, just by a little bit, we instantly triggered the limit order and we went down rapidly. Same thing today, we went up, triggered the limit orders and went down again. So in this region we have a lot of sell pressure, but this is not the biggest point why I think Bitcoin is going to drop. In my opinion, as you can see here in Hyperblock at the liquidity map, we have almost no liquidity left. And if you ask me, I think we will see this month a pump up to the 74k region, but not higher. Because the market makers always try to get the liquidity. And in my opinion, we will grab maybe the liquidity up here. And after that, we will see a drop to the 50k region to grab the liquidity even further. This 50k region would be a perfect entry for more spot buys. And after this, I'm pretty sure that we are going to see the 90 or 100k region pretty soon. However, I think the 20-30% drop is going to wash out all the leverage positions. As you can see here, we have still a high funding, and this is normally not healthy for the market. And every time we have really high funding, there is going to be a flash crash to wash these people out and they get liquidated. So this was the quick update about Bitcoin. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any further questions, please leave it down in the comments and I will respond it to you as soon as possible. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a sub and maybe a like, and I will see you next week.